In this video, I'm going to show you how to spell out text, something like this, and what I've learned along the way. So, to begin, I'm going to have a solid color. If you need to start a new composition, go to Command, New. If you need a solid color background, you can come and click on this area, New, Solid, and then choose your background color. I'll get rid of this. And then go ahead and do the same and do text, or you can come up here to text too, whatever you feel more comfortable with. I'm just going to come here and change the color. There we go. And with this, it really just depends what type of font you use. You can really use anything, but you might want to try off with maybe something more hand done, an italicized typeface. But you can go ahead and pick. But I'm going to use the same one I've been working with because I want to show you what's been happening with this, so you can try to avoid it yourself and what I've learned along the way. So I'm just going to readjust this, just keep it in the middle for my own sake. So I'm going to do Option Command, then I'm going to go to my pan and just put that in the middle, and then I'm just going to drag this to the middle so you can see as well. So while you're still on the hello, I'm actually probably just going to lock that to keep that safe. While I'm on the hello, I'm going to go to my pen tool, which is G on the keyboard, and I'm going to pencil this out like how you would write. But I'll show you a little bit later on what's been happening as well. So I'm just going to start, and you want it to all be the same stroke, and you'll be able to realize that, one, because you'll have no breaks in your stroke, but also because the stroke will be the same color. So as I'm doing this, I'm trying my best to do it the way I would write it out, naturally by hand. But when you go through and see the final one, you might see some blips along the way. So these are just good things to be aware of. So working with your handlebar, it's a lot like the other programs. So if I want to bring this handle in, I just hold down Option. That's how I'm doing that with my hotkey. You can also come up here and do it the long way, convert vortex tool, but I'm just doing it the way I know how. With the hotkey there, so bring that down. And this one's a little bit tricky. So sometimes if you break apart from it too much, it will form a different color, so just be aware of that. Sometimes they get together. Okay, so that's good enough. So while that's highlighted, I'm going to come over to my effects. Mine is located like this, Effects and Presets. But again, you can come up to Window, Effects and Presets, right there. And you just want to drag the stroke right on top of the hello. And it will give you these options. So first what you want to do is your brush size. You want to make it big enough so you don't see any more of the blue or whatever color your type is. Then you want to come down here to Paint Style, and you want to do on Reveal Original Image. You want to make sure you're on Mask 1, which 100% of the time the program will do that for you. And then I want to come here and I want to start my stopwatch at 0. Let's move it along a little bit. And then we'll do it at 100. Because I want it to fade in. So let's see how that looks. Now, what's been happening, and this could possibly be the type or it could be how I'm working with my stroke, but what I've been noticing is that whenever there's a crossover between 2 points, that's where it started to come and do some funky stuff. Now maybe what I need to do is quicken that. So maybe this is where I need it at 100%, and it will write it out faster for me. But you can still see, so just work with it at first. See how your lines are working. So like this has been a challenging spot. Even when I come right here, again, crossover, so it's crossing this and it's doing that. So it might even be better if you can try not to intersect it. So that is just what I've been noticing. So it's a really interesting effect, but you just have to be careful about, one, how you use your strokes, and two, the type of typeface that you pick out. It could also be the brush size. I've been trying to just work with different things, but I really think it's these crossover points and trying to figure out how to make that work in a better way. But there you go. So that is the general idea of how that works. Again, try different typefaces, try different ways to start it, and see what works best for you.